What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com here with a brand new video. Today we are looking back, well, we're looking now at the original 1991 Nike Air Trainer Max endorsed by Bo Jackson. Before I start the video, just want to send a major thank you to Madison Square Garden, MSG Networks, for inviting me to talk sneakers for Sneaker Week. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to post a link in the box below and you can check that out. I brought these as one of the shoes that I talked about. So go ahead, go support, give a thumbs up, drop a comment, and I hope you guys enjoy that video if you haven't seen it already. But if you notice, if you follow DefyNewYork.com, you'll notice there's been some changes. Just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what the new layout is going to be for the site. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it a little more. You'll have access to a lot of the old archival stuff that maybe you've never seen before. Make it a little bit easier to access it. So just bear with me on that. And so here we are with the original 1991 Nike Air Trainer Max. Now, I originally owned these back in the day when I was a kid. This colorway I didn't own originally back in the day, but I did own these maybe, I want to say 2002, 2003, and I got them for dirt cheap back then. This was before a lot of the hype, and I got them new in the original box with the card. I wore them, and they were size 12, so I'm a size 13 now. I outgrew them, I got rid of them, and I was able to track down a size 13, which is good. So, number one, I really wish Nike would bring back this colorway. Really, really wish they'd bring back this colorway. This is a dope, underrated colorway. And I'm telling you, if you see this in the video, you see it in photos, you can't really appreciate this colorway. You have to see it in person. It's like a turquoise. It really pops, especially on foot. And the OG Trainer Max 91. Now, a couple years ago, I think it was the last retro, they got the color, they improved upon the color of the shoe, but they keep using nubuck for the upper. This shoe originally has suede, thick, soft suede. Now, the nubuck they use is so cheap. It's like when it creases up, it looks like paper. On this shoe, the suede, yeah, it creases up. You can see it's got creases, but it's just more natural. It doesn't look like crumpled up paper. Also, the color that they use for the suede, it pops. It really, really, really pops in person. And there should be no reason that they can't use suede on the shoe. Puma pumps out cheap Puma suedes all day. So for $40, $50, they're putting them on sale for $30, $20. Come on, Nike. Do it right. Give this shoe the proper retro it deserves with the suede, so we can be happy. Also, let's keep it the two-tone Nike with the gold on the yellow on the air. And I'd like to see it with that proper the height. The height's been a little bit off, especially right here towards the forefoot of the shoe. They usually have this a little bit lower on the retros, so I'd like to see everything pushed up a little bit more. But at the very least, give us suede. I mean, this nubuck stuff is just cheap garbage. The suede, so we can triple up, quadruple up, whatever. So anyway, the story with these is when I owned them as a kid, I went through floodwater in them. I had just gotten them, and it's funny because when I picked them up, well, my mother bought them for me. Originally, she wasn't gonna get them because they were $80. I think they were $80, and she's like, "I'm not spending over $75." I mean, my mother was something else. Like she would just deny me shoes based off visible air. Even if they were cheap. Oh, I'm not paying extra for air. If it's $65, if it's on sale for $65 with air bubbles, then I can get it another shoe for $30. That was her mentality. So thankfully, my grandmother picked up some of the pairs that I wanted, and you know, if you guys seen the other videos, you know the story. But anyhow, with these, the store owner said, "All right, I'll knock it down $5," and it was the last pair, and they gave it to me for $75 out the door. So, but so the original fits just like the retro, sizing wise. Wearability, it's funny. I wear these. I don't believe in keeping sneakers if I can't wear them. And you're probably saying, wow, look at, you see all this cracking on the leather, and right here it's all flaking off. And you probably say, well, these shoes are gonna fall apart. Well, I don't go out jogging in them, and I don't go playing basketball or anything like that. I just go for walking in them. I walk around the house in them. And but I do wear these. I definitely do wear these. If they fall apart, the worst case scenario is the upper is going to separate from the midsole, and then I'll just reglue them. But as far as wearability goes, yeah, you can wear them. In my opinion, I think you can wear them if that's, if you want to wear your shoes like me, I could say you can wear these. If anything, you probably could do a sole swap, but the wearability, there's no cracking or anything like that. So you're good on these. And let me show you the insole. The tag. 1991. The suede, I can't emphasize how nice the suede is on these. Very soft. And then on this version, it's the same thing. Sizing is the same. Once again, I do wear them. You can see actually where right here they're starting to separate a little bit, and yet I still am going to wear them. Like I said, I'll wear these till they completely come apart. I don't think it's going to be that easy because I've been wearing them a lot and they haven't fully come apart. But I would just love to see Nike retro these. Definitely, they're long overdue for a retro. And this was around the time where Bo Jackson, I believe he had his injury. If you go back and you search the commercial, this is where Bo's like, I'm an athlete, not a celebrity, or I'm an athlete, not an actor. And then he's like, I don't have time for this. And then George Foreman goes, but I do, and it's kick it. It was funny. It's classic, typical classic Nike commercial. But yeah, so everything about this shoe is just dope. It's just a sick drop. And think about what else was on the walls during this time. You had the Trainer Max 91, you had the Pegasus, the Nike Air Triax, the Nike Air 180 pump. Actually, what is it called? I think it's, I forget the Instagram page, but they showed a picture of an in-store photo of the Nike display, area, and it had this color, this version on the wall with the 180s, the Nike Air Triax 91. They just had a bunch of dope sneakers on the wall. It's insane. If Nike brought back year by year every shoe that came out for that year and put them on the wall, it would be insane. I think they could do it. But anyhow, next part of the video, I'm going to show you guys what these look like on feet. All right, everyone, guys, see what they look like on feet. Any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to drop me a line. Make sure to check out the video in the link box in the box below and drop a comment or a thumbs up or something. And I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, if you have any memories of this shoe or you want to see this shoe return, make sure and drop that comment. And if Nike, if you're watching this, suede, not nubuck, suede, nice suede. If Puma can make suede, like I said, Puma can make suedes all day for dirt cheap, you could put this on a Trainer Max 91. It can happen. Anyhow, that's the video, and thank you for watching.